Hey, all right, you gotta listen to me. You gotta listen to me. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story. There's like a kid, right? And he's like 15, like a like got sort of like sandy hair. Wakes up in like a hole in the ground, but not like a cave, but like a vault. Yeah, like a vault. Completely alone. He goes around, he looks around everywhere, and he finds the way out, but looking at outside makes him really bad, really sensitive to the sun, right? But this entire time, he's running around all over the place. He's really quick. And then what was it? Or he goes to the lower level, right? And he's going around looking for anyone else, and he doesn't really find much of anything like that. A good amount of supplies and crap. But then he finds this room with 2 pods, and the pods burst open. And he gets chased out by 2 fucking abomination fucking gene freak motherfuckers. Like one of them looks like someone who shops at Walmart, and the other hold on. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? Alright, yeah, one of them looks like he shops at Walmart. The other kind of looks like a guy, but fucked up. And those are 2 very different looks. One of them's like the size of the hallway. Anyway. So it's pretty bad. The kid gets fucked up a bit. You know, acid and stuff. He gets chased out. The big fat one, the Walmart Denizen, goes after the smaller one. But this kid, he should be dead, but he ain't, because he's durable. Don't get me wrong, he's fucked up, but he's durable. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this entire place is like really run down, rusted as hell. No one there. I mentioned that part though. Yada yada yada. Some things happen. So he runs away. He tears apart some stools and uses some tools he found to make a long sword out of steel and some wooden fucking armor while he's recovering, because something else he's not feeling pain from this. That's the other weird thing. He's not feeling pain. And then this girl crashes from the sky. She's bleeding out, and he runs out there and helps her, and rescues her. Yada yada yada. It's fine. You know, she's resting until she's good enough to walk away, right? Okay. So he goes back down there, and he kills the Walmart guy. He killed the other guy, so he goes back down there, and so the kid goes back down there to kill the Walmart guy, and then another little guy comes out of a pod. Not that little, but like smaller than the Walmart guy, and then he kills that guy, and then he finishes looking around, and fucking nothing, and then he goes back up there, and he, oh right, I forgot to mention, a bit earlier ago, there was like a fucking lion that just somehow ended up in the lobby, and who knows how that happened, so the kid, killed it in its sleep, and cooked and ate it, but that's, whatever. Anyway, a pod falls, and like, the vault systems doesn't know if it's full of plant life or animal life, and a bunch of these cactus porcupine come fucking barreling out of it. And this is happening while the kid's inside. The kid ain't going outside because his eyes hurt when he touches the sun, so that ain't happening. So that's not the point. Although during the time, well, he doesn't know. But anyway, some samurai come by and they get mauled to death. That's not our problem. Eventually, she finally gets recover. Oh yeah, he also built a well in the middle of the place because there was no water, so he dug out a big well so that way he could have something to drink and to clean himself with. But anyway, the girl, like, woman actually, she was like almost twice his age, which sounds like a lot, but he was only 15. She was like 26. Anyway, and so, and you know, despite his pleading, she's like, no, I'm leaving. And so she goes out the front door, gets immediately mobbed by a bunch of the cactus porcupine things. And so he goes out there to try and save her, and he kills, or yeah, he kills the cactus porcupine things, right? But then he drags both of them back inside, and he's trying to heal her, and then she bleeds out. And then before he can try and help himself, he ends up collapsing against the wall, and then he bleeds out. And, well, that's the end of that. The moral of the story? I don't got one. I mean, there's some things I can look at to pick from this that could be considered a moral, but they aren't very moral. You know, like, you could take away the lesson of, oh, well, fucking don't give a shit, but you know, that's not a good thing. You want to care about people. So I guess the only real moral I can pull from this is, if you're going to be a hero, win. And not just win, but win enough to where you don't die afterwards.